Hello to my legions of subscribers and numerous fans of my work. Today I offer you some content that is a bit different from what I've been typically creating. So let me know in the comments below what you think of this particular type of content, which for now, I'll be calling the Gains Protein Shake. Fellows and gentlemen, welcome to The Gains, the fitness show dedicated to building our hearts and our minds. My name is Tobias, and I'll be your personal trainer for today. As you guys may not know, I'm active in quite a few forums dedicated to dating and relationships. And in these forums, I often give advice to people who have specific questions or concerns regarding their situations. In the hope of making more and better content for you guys, I decided to share some of the information that I give to people. As you can tell, I'm obviously not a certified shrink or licensed relationship counselor who vows not to put your info on blast to the world, but I do respect these people's privacy. That being said, their information will be blocked out, and I will not be naming the specific forums that I use. So with that out the way, I'll be showing you guys 3 instances where I have given direct advice to people. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with any of my advice or disagree. So my first bit of advice was for a lady, and it reads,
So this guy I met online, we hit it off from the very beginning. He seemed cool. We eventually swapped phone numbers and pics, and it was all going good. Felt like he was into it, as much as I was. Then he just goes silent. He doesn't text or call me at all, let alone reply to mine. I didn't like that I was the only one who was checking in to see if he's alright and shooting him text every day. So I stopped at some point. And he didn't bother trying to contact me again. I never ghosted anyone. See, absolutely no freaking point in this stupid game, and honestly, it hurt. A lot. But I guess that's fine. It's been a little more than 2 weeks since the pin drop silence, and out of nowhere he texted me today while I was at class. His text was exactly like this. Hey, not feeling very well right now. Thought I'd play the piano tonight. Want to listen to me play? He really loves playing the piano, as he'd mentioned before, but I was yet to hear him play. I don't know where this is going, and honestly, I'm kind of nervous. I don't want to be fooled into this stupid game again. What do you guys think I should do? Should I text him or ignore? Help, please.
My response to this was, if he hit you with the ghost protocol, then it's likely that he had an ex contact him. You're new to him, so feelings are not deeply devoted to you yet. But an ex, that's typically a reason to drop everything. Men don't just drop a relationship opportunity, i.e. you, unless they have another that they can work on, i.e. an ex. Sounds like they got back in touch, kicked it off, but nothing really happened, and now he is back to you. Not to sound negative, but the best thing you can do is ask why he went ghost, but I doubt he would confess if it actually was an ex. But don't let me put ideas in your head. You follow your heart. For all I know, he had a stomach virus and was stuck on the toilet for 2 weeks. The next concern came from a young man. He writes,
I'm a younger guy, senior year of high school, and I finally got with a girl, 18-year-old female, who I've cared about for a long time. The sex was really good and went on for about 2 hours, but I couldn't bring myself to finish when we were wrapping things up. I ended up just snuggling for a bit and tucking in, then relaxing for a bit with her. While I had a good time, I couldn't explain to myself why this had happened. There wasn't an environment of pressure and
care about her. I'm assuming he's saying, and I did care about her. So
it wasn't because I felt insecure. While we're on details, I had smoked a bit of the Lucifer's lettuce earlier that day, but it has been a minuscule amount. Also, I hadn't masturbated for a week except for the day before, but generally I have a bit of a problem with porn and masturbation, anywhere from 1 to 4 times a day. Any help on how to finish last time? And do you guys think this will affect how she thinks of me?
So my embarrassing response was as follows. Don't worry, I had this same problem. It took about a week to fix itself. Not sure if this is your first time, but I didn't finish on my first time. It also took about 6 more times until I did. After that, I managed pretty well. I would also advise less porn and masturbation because porn gives you something that you most likely won't get in real life. If those expectations aren't met, then you will not be satisfied. If you aren't satisfied, then you will have a problem getting up and finishing. Once I let the porn go, the sex got 1,000,000 times better for both of us. Okay, this final one comes from another man, and it reads,
So me and this girl, both over 18 and in college, talked all day. She kept saying she was bored and kept asking what I was doing. Finally, I said we should hang out. She said she'd see what her roommate was up to, then implied we should hook up. All but said sex and hook up. When I agreed with her innuendo and said we should, she said she was just chilling and hasn't committed to it after bringing it up herself. Is she playing games or just teasing cause she's bored? Did she actually want to? We have flirted before and we are together at parties a lot, but never have done anything. What's the deal?
My response to this one was quite lengthy, and it reads as follows. This could mean several things, and it's hard to zero in on her intentions with limited information, but I will try. Based on her personality, you may be able to decode the meaning of her statements rendered from quote-unquote boredom, insert shifty eyes. First, she very well could have just been bored and honestly wanted some bow chicka wow wow. If her personality is extroverted, then this possibility is even more plausible, but women can be fickle about it as well, even though they may have a very high sex drive. Look at it like this. If a man initiates sex, he without a doubt will follow through if his proposition is accepted. If a woman initiates sex and her proposal is accepted, she can and often will rethink her offer, even if her sex drive is high. Second, if her personality is somewhere in between extrovert and introvert, then this may have just been a sick, cruel, and twisted joke. Okay, maybe not all that, but a joke nonetheless. If you have known her for a while, weeks or months, then she may just be getting comfortable opening up to you with her style of humor. For instance, a black guy and white guy can be pals and joke around all the time, but it may take a while for one to say a joke about race or culture. Third, on the introverted side of the spectrum, this could have been a ploy or technique used to test you. Women, definitely introverts, often test guys, and that's not a bad thing, to see where their minds are. If this is the case, then she probably wants a relationship with you and is just trying to fill you out based on your responses to her advances. Fourth, the final option doesn't really have to do with personality. She was probably bored and feeling dead air. She knew that topic would get a response from you, so she used it as a way to entertain herself. If this is the case, then you both need to work on your conversation skills. LOL. Thank you so much, guys. That ends it for today. Comment below and let me know your feelings on these 3 situations. Have you been in these type of situations before? Did you relate to any of them? Was this content enjoyable? Let me know in the comments below if you guys like this type of content and want to see more. As well, let me know if you didn't like this content, if it was a huge violation of people's privacy, if I'm a complete scumbag for doing it, and if I should immediately take it down. Either way, thank you for joining me, and I'm out.